Hi, this is Martin and Steve at Makita. Welcome back to Makita's YouTube channel. In today's episode, we're going to look at the range of LXT batteries and products.
In today's video, we're going to look at the LXT range. So there's over 200 plus tools available. So whether you're new to us, a tradesman with a van full of tools, I'm sure you'll find something of interest in this video. So please like, comment, subscribe and ring the bell.
As most of you know by now, the LXT lithium-ion battery has been around since 2005. In the past 15 years, that battery has now grown up to a 6 amp hour battery. But as well as the battery growing, the product range has also grown. Today, there's over 200 products that fit onto this one battery. So for you buying into the family of LXT, that makes it more cost effective for the future when you only have to purchase a body only machine. In front of me you can see there is a small range of power tools that are available, going from the cordless rotary hammer, our electric planer. Of course, you remember Makita were the first to launch the cordless router. As well as ever popular radios, there's a vast range available, and the chargers today as well as a single charger. You can also purchase a twin charger, so if you are running 36 volt product, we can charge both batteries in the same time.
As well as construction, the LXT range has also migrated to the garden machinery products. So in single or twin 18 volt, we have a range of over 30 products available, from hedge trimmers to chainsaws to lawn mowers. There's also a big benefit to lower emissions, lower vibrations and cheaper running costs. So if you'd like to find out more, please go to the makitauk.com website to find out more about the products available.
Also within the LXT range, there is a whole host of twin 18 36 volt machines that are built for heavy duty, harder applications like the DHR 400 and also the DGA 700 angle grinder.
As well as the construction tools, there are all sorts of other products available to fit on our 18 volt batteries. They range from USB adapters, coffee machines, heated jackets, torches, fans, and one of our favourite ones, which is the heated gilet. For any more of these products, please look at the makitauk.com website. So then in 2005, Makita introduced the batteries as we know them today. So they are the lithium-ion batteries. This is a 3 amp hour battery here. Obviously you can see here, nice, compact, lightweight, so comparable to an old NiCad 12 volt. Pretty much identical in weight. They also have no memory for charging. And with these batteries, they're available in a 3, 4, 5 and 6 amp hour, which on our fast chargers, and the fastest charge times available, a 3 amp hour will be 22 minutes, a 4 amp hour will be 36 minutes, a 5 amp hour will be 45 minutes, up to the 6 amp hour, which is 55 minutes for a complete charge.
Today we're now on to the second generation lithium-ion batteries, and that's what we know as our starred battery. To identify a starred battery, it gives you a star on the label and there's a moulded star on the plastic on the top. To us that now means that when it's on the charge or the product, it's full cell monitoring and used in conjunction with the product, and that means it must be a starred product. So if we look on the terminal of the machine, it also gives you a star on the label here, and that means we've got a starred product. So using a starred battery and starred product together gives you 3 levels of protection when you're using your machine. So that will give you a thermal overload protection, an over discharge and an overload protection. Okay, so this section of the video, what I want to do and concentrate on is imitation batteries. is a thing that's becoming a bit of a problem in Makita, and I'm sure those of you that are users and avid users of Makita power tools will be able to tell the difference between a real battery and an imitation one. On the bench in front of me I have 4 batteries, only one of them is real. How can we tell? So this is the real battery. As you can see, this is a Makita 6 amp hour battery. It's got Makita written on the side. We've got the labels underneath, the star that we mentioned, the Makita product code. It's CE marked. We've got the moulded star on top, and obviously the battery indicator light. And if you're a user of Makita power tools, you'll know that is a genuine battery. The other 3, however, as you can see, if we start with this one, although this says it's a 5 amp hour, you can see the logo and the print is incorrect. On the top it has a moulded plastic, but we can see the colour of the plastic is completely different. One's shiny and this is quite matted. Also from the underside you can see the label is completely different again. Other ones on the market, we can see the mouldings and the plastic again are completely different on the battery. And again a third one, and we can see on this one the battery indicator lights are completely different again. Now I'm sure we can buy imitation batteries a lot cheaper than you can get a genuine Makita battery, but there is a downside to this. Although it says 5 or 6 or whatever amp hours it says on the side of the battery, I can guarantee you it's not what it says. And the more concerning thing for us at Makita, as we talked earlier about the star technology that's in our batteries to protect this black box, because that is what you're paying for, that's your investment. You know, this technology has been built into the battery to protect your money. If we look inside one of the imitation batteries, we lift the top, we can see very basic wiring, poor soldering. If we look inside another one, we can see this has been held together with masking tape. What gets more concerning is when we take the cells from out the casing, we can see the cells are wrapped in cardboard. Okay, in the Makita batteries they are wrapped in a non-flammable material. These being wrapped in cardboard, obviously cardboard's flammable. Batteries generate heat when they're used. Inside our batteries as well, the cells are separated by a plastic matrix. You can see the cells inside this battery are touching one another. That's going to create a heat transfer between the cells. You've got heat transfer between the cells, they're wrapped in cardboard. These cells are going to get hot, the battery's going to catch on fire. And for however how much you've paid for that battery, it's not going to last long. And because it hasn't got the technology to talk to your machine, there's a risk of damaging, burning out your power tool. And that's not what we want. It's what we're seeing a lot more of, so please be aware of imitation batteries online. You know, we understand Makita products cost money and we're always looking for a deal, but this is a false economy and you're going to lose out. As always, thanks for listening, thanks for watching. If anyone's got any comments about anything you've seen in the video today, or any comments on other products in the range, please use the comments box below. And again, please remember to like, subscribe and ring the bell for future notifications.